Get it, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed the last video, the 10 years in the future video. Today we're going to be using the same database, but we're going to check out the top Wonderkids 10 years in the future just to see what they look like. And I'm going to go through my list of players, so I'll see you in a second. Number one on my list of the top 10 Wonderkids guys in FM20 is Ansu Fati. Starts the game at Barcelona under 19s. You can see in this save, he has moved to Man United in the year 2025 for 144 million. Obviously a great player. He is Spanish. He has 87 caps, 45 goals. He's a inside forward, I believe. You can't see it on here because we're not a manager. We don't have it scouted, but he's inside forward. He can also play on the left or the right or as a striker if need to be. But look at his attributes. His acceleration 18, pace 16, agility 20. His technique 18, dribbling 18, crossing 17, off the ball is 18. A very, very solid player. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to pick him up for because obviously he starts at Barcelona. I think they're going to demand a pretty high price, but if you can get him early on and for as cheap as possible, then you might have some luck. As you can see, his average ratings from here onwards, all over a 7, apart from the very first season, in which he only played 6 games. He looks like he breaks into the Barcelona first side pretty much in the second season. That's pretty damn impressive for someone who's only 16 or 17 years old at the start of the game. So yeah, Ansu Fati is playing at number 1 on our list, guys. Number 2, guys, on our list is Mason Greenwood, another player at Man United. Says he's an elite attacking midfielder. I know he's in real life, he's more of a striker. So he can obviously play on the right or the left or up front. So he's very versatile. Crossing isn't that good, so maybe he is best deployed as a striker. Very good composure at 17. He's very fast with 17 acceleration and 16 pace. We'll look at his stats from the last few years. He did go on loan to Wolves and Napoli in here, so he didn't break into the Man United side. Really, I know he had a little stint in 21-22 here, but he didn't get into the first team properly until 22-23 season after the Napoli loan. After that, he's averaged pretty much a 7 in every season, at least apart from this season here. He's got 109 league goals in 301 games. He's a 1 in 3 man. Very, very good attributes. Probably going to be quite expensive considering he's at Man United again. But yeah, guys, that's number 2 on our list. Number 3 on our list, guys, is Kai Havertz, a young German attacking midfielder, centre midfielder, can play in either position, even can go up front if need be. Absolute monster in the centre of the field. Very, very good player. Starting his career at Bayer Leverkusen. As you can see on this save, he has moved over to PSG for 80 million in the 21-22 season. Hasn't dropped below a 7.2 average in the last 10 years. That is some stats. Look at his goals as well. He's absolutely smashing in the goals every single season from an attacking midfield position. Not many midfielders will get that many goals for you. I'm not sure how much you'll pick him up for. I reckon it'll be around the 60-70 million mark because he's quite a good player. Bayer Leverkusen will not let him go for cheap. He's only got 29 caps for Germany and only 15 goals. I'm not sure if that's because I haven't got the real name fix or the German national team in there. I haven't checked that out yet. I will be sorting that out along with kits and player faces and stuff like that. We will add them in later on in the game as the game goes on. But for the beta, we're just going to leave it here for now. So yeah, guys, that is number 3 on our list. Kai Havertz. Number 4 on our list is Troy Parrott, a young English striker who starts his career at Tottenham Hotspur. As you can see, he's moved to Liverpool for 117 million in 2025. He went on loan to MK Dons in this save in the very first season of the game, scoring 15 goals in the league in 36 appearances. Pretty good. In the second season, he did get into the Tottenham first team a little bit, starting 3 games, 15 sub-appearances in the league. And as you can see, he kind of broke into the first team around the 23-24 season, getting 13 league goals before moving on to Liverpool a couple of years later. At Liverpool, he's done between 10 and 15 league goals a season. He's not a world beater. He's an elite striker in the game. A very good finishing at 15. Composure is elite at 18. Very, very good. He's quite quick as well with an acceleration of 14 and 15 pace. Definitely one to get, guys. He's going to be very expensive for you to buy, so this might be better if you're starting as Tottenham Hotspur. If you can buy him, you're going to have to spend a lot of money, but it probably will be worth it, and he will guarantee goals. That is number 4 on our list, guys. Troy Parrott. Number 5 on our list is Fabio Silva, a young Portuguese player at the start of the game who starts his career at Porto. He's only 26 years old into the game and 10 years later, so he's very good. If you buy him early on, you're going to get a lot of use out of him. So I would jump on that one as quick as I can if I was you guys. Do not wait for this guy because he will cost you a lot of money in the future. As you can see, he went to Chelsea in the 22-23 season for 64 million before moving to Roma to 69 million. So his price will go up higher, so get on him quick. Great first touch of 17, 16 finishing with 16 composure. Not the quickest of players, only 14 acceleration and pace. He's quite strong. He is 6'2". Well, he's 13.5 stone, so he's got a lot about him. He's not too bad at heading. His jumping reach is 16 and his heading is 15. He's got 85 caps and 41 goals for Portugal, so he is definitely going to be in that team for a long, long time. He's still got at least 4 or 5 years at the top of his game. He is number 5 on our list, guys. Fabio Silva. Number 6 on the list is Jadon Sancho, a young English midfielder slash winger. Can play either side. He's right-footed, but I'm sure he's got very good weak foot as well. Very good attributes. 17 acceleration, 16 pace. Agility is the best it can be in the game at 20. First touch of 17. Composure is 18. Flair 17. Vision 18. Absolutely quality attributes. Going to start the save off at Borussia Dortmund. I'm thinking you're going to struggle to get this guy. They're not going to sell him for much less than probably around this amount of money, 86 to 100 million, I'd imagine. He did move to Chelsea for 86 million in 24-25 before spending 2 years there and going to back to Manchester City, where he did technically start his professional career, I believe. It does say Watford here, but Man City snapped him up there when he was quite a young player. Very good player. Definitely one of the best wingers in the game. So number 6, Jadon Sancho. Number 7 on the list, guys, is Bukayo Saka, an Arsenal youngster, left-sided midfielder, I do believe, can play on both wings as well. Very quick, acceleration at 17 with pace of 16, brilliant agility at 18. Crossing and corners and dribbling are all very good as well. I'm pretty sure, again, same as Troy Parrott, he's going to be very expensive to pick up because he's an English player playing at a top club. They will not let him go very easily. As you can see on this, he stayed at Arsenal his whole career. He did go on loan to Napoli for a season, done very well, getting a 7.54 average with 9 appearances and 2 goals in the league. He pretty much broke into the Arsenal team fairly early here. He got 9 starts in the first season, 22 in the second season, only 10 the third season. He didn't have a great season, so that's why they've sent him on loan. And ever since he's come back from Napoli, he's been a regular in the team, and he's one of the best, if not the best, English winger in the game. So number 7 is Saka. At number 8 on our list, guys, we have Tyreese John. Not a player I'm too familiar with. I think he starts his career at Arsenal. He went on loan to Bolton in the first season, done very, very well in League One, getting 9 league goals and 5 assists in 37 appearances. Came back to Arsenal the next year and got 7 appearances, 1 start and 6 off the bench. Pretty much edging his way into the team every year after that, and then until finally he sort of broke into the first team in the 23-24 season, and he got 11 goals and 1 assist, doing very, very well. Quite quick again. Most of these players have been quite quick on the list with 16 acceleration, 16 pace. Finishing at 16 is very, very good. He will be one of the best strikers in the country. Quite surprised he's only got 1 cap and 1 goal for England. He's valued at 70 million on 140 grand a week. England must have some other very good strikers to keep this man out, like the likes of Troy Parrott, who we've already had on the list. But yeah, guys, Tyreese John rules at number 8. Number 9 on the list is Phil Foden, guys. As you can see, moved to Real Madrid for 125 million. Very, very good attributes. Composure of 17, flair 17, vision 17, and technique and passing all at 17. Everything you want for an attacking midfielder. He's only 29 as well, so he's still going to have a few years left in him, and it's 10 years in the future. His pace is fairly good as well. His acceleration is 16, pace at 15. All of his mentals are very, very good. This guy is definitely one for the future, guys. You can see he moved to Real Madrid, like I say, for 125 million. Very, very consistent since he's been at Real Madrid, averaging at least a 7 every season. Only a couple of seasons for Man City that he didn't do that. The very first season, bit part player as he is in real life. Again, the next season after that, he didn't get into the team much. Went on loan to Real San Sebastian for a season. Came back and he got in the team quite a lot Still, I'm assuming they've been rotating as they've got a big side before getting his massive move to Real Madrid before he becomes a proper first-team regular. Definitely going to be expensive to get this one, guys, but if you can get him, you know he's going to be putting in performances for you. So, yeah, Phil Foden on number 9. Number 10 on our list, guys, is Ilaix Mariba. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Never actually heard of him, so I don't know too much about him, but he looks very, very good. Along with Ansu Fati, he's only 26 years old, 10 years into the future, and also along with Fati, he does start at Barcelona in the start of this save. He is in the Barcelona B side. He is a central midfielder by the looks of things and can pretty much play anywhere down the middle apart from at centre-back. His attributes are outstanding. This man has 17 dribbling, 17 first touch, 17 passing with 18 technique, with 17 vision and 19 flair. That's absolutely class. This man, the ball will stick to his feet like glue. His physicals are very good as well. 15 acceleration, 16 pace, so not too shabby. He's got a natural fitness of 17, so he won't get tired very quick. Stamina's at 16 as well. There's nothing really wrong with this guy. The only thing he can't do is take a long throw. I'm not sure how much he will cost you if you can get him. He did go to PSG for 1.5 million, guys. So you might want to keep an eye out for that, because this man could be quite cheap and he could turn out to be one of the best players in the world. Barcelona bought him back for 121 million. So this man is number 10 and round us off our list of my top 10 Wonderkids in FM20. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like and subscribe if you did. Go follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/LooneyHoon. Link in the description. And I'll catch you later, guys.